What's up guys, it's Paul from CryotextV and today I'm bringing you a video from Destiny, from the Crota's End raid. It's not going to be on hard mode as you know that's just been released. I recorded it just before hard mode was actually released. It was shortly after the patch was announced saying that essentially nobody could solo the raid anymore, and so I thought I'd give it a try. As I didn't record the first part of the raid because everybody knew how to get past that without using the lamp to blow them up, just jumping up to the ledge. I did do that on solo still, but I don't have the video to show you because it would be pointless in showing you something you've already seen. I don't know whether this has been done after this patch, but I'm not saying that I'm the first person to do it because I don't know, but I haven't seen it myself. So yeah. This is going to be me playing through the bridge on solo as my Warlock Sunsinger. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do when I respawn is just run straight back down into the middle of the area and activate the central platform sort of thing that basically will spawn all of the enemies, as you already should know. And I'm going to wait for the enemies to spawn and wait for mainly the sword bearer to spawn and see which direction he decides to go. And then I'm going to run past all of the enemies, as you'll see in just a minute, and I'll run into the room right at the back. Now, the reason I'm doing this is that basically this is, I'm not sure why it happens, and I'm not sure if it's still going to happen after the release of hard mode, if they've patched it like again. But this will basically cause all of the enemies to despawn and respawn onto the other side of the bridge, just making it easier for me to, like, obviously make the bridge form and kill the sword bearer. See, as you can see, it's just the sword bearer left alive now. So I'm going to go and run to the middle button sort of thing again and try and get the bridge to spawn, while also basically waiting for the sword bearer to come out so I can kill him. And I'm just going to speed up this little bit here so that the video is not like way too long. As you can see now, the bridge is fully formed, so you can obviously form it on your own. You don't need the other two people to be standing on the totems. It would help, it would make it a lot quicker, but you can just run on and off basically when the totems are about to kill you. So as you can see now, I'm just trying to get the sword bearer out of his little hiding spot so I can kill him and get the sword off of him, because you do still need the sword to be able to cross the bridge, otherwise you get killed by, I can't remember what it says at the bottom of the screen, but I've just killed the sword bearer and the bridge should finish forming pretty much straight away, like that. And the first thing I'm going to need to do now is just run straight across the bridge and kill the gatekeeper, which shouldn't be too hard, considering I'm level 31 at the moment. If I was 32, I'm sure it'd kill him even quicker, but yeah. And then you'll see I'll run over to this little spot over here, and while I'm standing behind here, which I'll move behind there in a second, basically no enemy can actually get to me apart from the thralls if I poke my head out like this. As you can see, they can obviously come in for me now, but other than those, nothing will be able to make it to me. Things can damage me, but I can always just hide behind it again. And I'm going to speed up this a little bit right about now, just to get quicker to the moment where the ogres and the wizards spawn, because obviously you need to kill the ogres and the wizard to be able to carry on. And a friend of mine's just joined the game, I think, as well. I'm pretty sure it was just then, but he obviously doesn't spawn because I'm all the way over here. And as you just saw, the wizard has now spawned. It really doesn't take very long to actually get him to spawn in. Did I just say guardian down for a wait? I think it did, yeah. See, as you can see, like I said, it's just the thralls that can get round to me once I pop my head out, which does get quite annoying, but this is the easiest way for me to be able to do it on my own. As you can see there, I think it's there? No? yeah, the ogre will be spawning in literally just a minute. It'll be coming around the corner, and I've got to try and kill all of them without dying myself. But I do die a little bit later on. But obviously, being a Sunsinger, I can self-revive, which is very, very helpful in the entirety of it, really. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, see, I die now, and the self-revive. If I was any other class, I wouldn't have been able to finish this, I don't think. Because of I suppose it's just because of the way that I play, because I'm used to the Sunsinger, so I don't really think that I'd be able to play as another character at the moment. I have got a second character as a Titan. It's very different. But I've nearly killed this first ogre now. All I need to do basically is just use the black ammo. I would have been getting the constant 3 hits to give me basically constant ammo, but the thralls keep getting in the way and whatnot. And that's one ogre down, and now I just have to finish off the wizard, who still hasn't taken any damage whatsoever. And then deal with the other ogre when it spawns, and that thrall just ran straight off the map. That also keeps happening if you're sitting in this spot. The thralls will run around to try and get to you, and they'll just run off the map, and it's wonderful. One thing that's really lucky is that every time I kill a thrall, quite often they're giving me heavy ammo, which obviously is going to be very helpful to kill the other ogre, because it will be much harder to shoot that side with my black hammer. It does seem like a very, very long-winded process now I watch the video back. While I was playing this, it was so intense. It was actually almost painful, the intensity of it, because of I kept thinking I wasn't gonna be able to do it. Basically, this wasn't my first try, as you should have saw at the start of the video. That I'd literally just died. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do, but it obviously took me a couple of tries. And you can see there that the other ogre has finally made his way into a position where I can shoot him, and he can shoot me, obviously. I'm going to start to slowly take him down with my one-way ticket, I believe it is. It's the Vanguard rocket launcher. I just keep getting swarmed and swarmed with thralls right now, and the wizard's moved to be standing next to the ogre as well. Which I guess is good, because that means it can't actually hit me as easily as when it was floating in the middle. But it also does kind of make it a bit hard with all the knights over there as well, because they keep shooting their rockets over the top. I just used a heavy ammo synthesis as well, just to make it easier. I think it was my last one as well, actually, which kind of sucks. But it'll obviously make it much easier once I manage to get to a point where I can actually carry on shooting at the ogres when there's no thralls left. There's also a bunch of heavy ammo over the other side of the map there that you can actually see, but I wouldn't have been able to make that run, I don't think. I think I'd have probably died halfway there. But then again, I've got the self-revive. But I didn't think of this while I was playing. As you can see, there's multiple times where I almost die, and I'm literally left with minuscule health due to the thralls. I still, at the moment, have no idea how I actually managed to do this on my own. But I guess I got lucky, to be honest. I think that the ogre's nearly dead. Oh yeah, there it is, the ogre has been killed. And there's my reward, and there's my friend's reward because he joined and just about got it. And yeah, that's it. That's how I just managed to do the bridge on my own, basically. Like I said at the start of the video, I'm not claiming to be the first person to have done this. It's just that I haven't seen it done, and I thought I'd give it a try because they basically supposedly patched it as to make it so that you can't get over, but they patched another couple of things to make it so that you're not supposed to be able to despawn the enemies as well, but I did that. Either way, I managed to do this on my own, and I'm probably going to try and kill the Death Singer on my own, which I don't think is going to go down very well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, follow me on Twitter. I'll put a bunch of links in the bio to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and whatnot. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe like I said, go and tell your friends. See you next time.